So, before we go to the reading, how do you understand the word nature? Do you know the word nature?
Nature.
Yes,
Impermanence.
teacher.
Impermanent.
Yes.
Impermanent.
And how would you like to translate in your own definition impermanent? What does impermanent mean to you? How about from the girl? I haven't heard the word from girls. So who would like to share your feeling about nature impermanent? How do you understand the word? Who would like to share? Just the small idea, or don't feel too much that you might be wrong, or just your feeling.
Yeah, teacher. Everything is not permanent. Uh, we
Sorry,
can we can own everything for the forever.
yeah, we can own everything forever, and then
And that is amazing.
yeah, it is an exact. We can like own everything forever. The things are not belong to us forever. And how about any other people idea? That's kind of very general idea. Do you have any other maybe personal experience on the word nature? And when you feel a nature, how did you recognize and how's your feeling on that?
Uh, Hello, teacher.
Hello?
Yes. How can I say? We are not perfect. Sometimes we met bad things. We met good things. If we had bad things, uh, don't worry about that. It is impermanent.
Mm,
Like that. We are happy that is impermanent.
yeah.
Everything lasts forever like that.
Okay. Whatever you meet in your lifetime, you don't feel any pressure or any pleasure feeling in
Yeah.
upon that things because they are not permanent.
Yeah.
You just uh not recognize like that in your kind of way. And how about for girls? How do you feel a nature? Do you have any experience on the war? How about from the girls? We have one, two, three, four. We have four girls. Who would like to share your feeling on the war in the war impermanent? You don't want to share?
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
Hello. I'm share.
Okay, you were.
First of all, this morning, I eat breakfast.
Mhm.
After breakfast, I feel hungry.
Really?
And for the reason, I eat lunch. I eat for lunch. And after lunch, I feel hungry again. And then again hungry. And
Mhm.
then after eat something, I feel happy. And after happy, when I feel hungry, I feel it's very sad. For the reason, happy is not impermanent, and sadness also impermanent. I feel like that.
Yeah. So you may after breakfast you eat your lunch box?
After breakfast, uh, at the moment, uh, I feel happy
Mm-hmm.
because I don't know what it is something. It is happiness. So in the afternoon, I feel hungry again. For the reason, I eat lunch.
Uh-huh.
After lunch, I feel happy because so I eat a lot of things.
Oh,
So for the reason, happiness is not impermanent for me, teacher.
yeah, of course. Happiness, everything
Short and
that
short.
we feel is impermanent wherever we feel happy or sad. Yeah. Okay. And also according to the human nature, you don't satisfy what you to you or what you have eaten, you don't satisfy, you feel hungry again, hungry again. So that maybe kind of human nature, and these can make you happy or these can make you sad or whatever. No? Okay.
Yes, teacher, this is nature.
Yeah, this is nature. And how about any other idea? I want to hear from those of you who haven't discussed yet, for like from previous reading as well. Maybe you don't want to discuss this time later. Okay, here we will just read the read the sentences directly. So that start from reading the first sentence. Can you all read together? Sapi Samkara.
Sabi
Tabe,
Sankara
Sakara,
Isa,
Anechati,
Anejati
Shada,
Shada,
Kenyaya,
Pinyaya,
Anyaya,
Pasati,
Pasati,
Pasadi
Atha,
Ata,
Aneban,
Dati,
Naping
Nebanti,
Dati,
Nebendati,
Toki
Toki,
Toki,
Usa
Isa,
Isa
Isa
Meko
Meko,
Mago,
Wisotia
Visudia,
Visuddhiya. Very good. And can you read one more time again? Sapi Samkara.
Sabi, Sankara, Anechati,
Anejati,
Yada,
Yada,
Nyaya,
Vinyaya, Pasati,
Pasati, Ata,
Atha,
Vedati
Nebendati,
Vedantati,
Toki,
Duke,
Toki,
Isa,
Isa, Mago,
Wisodia
Visuddhiya.
Visudia.
Yeah,
I
Nabi.
am familiar with this sentence.
Okay, here, sapi. Sapi is like all that thing, like sapi. We also have the declaration formula for the word sapi, we have just like declaration formula or the word in the Pali. Sapi also we have kind of declaration format just for the like it would be for declaration table, not for like masculine or neutral now, but it would be kind of indeclinable word. We don't need any like we don't have any gender discrimination like male female, not like that in that format. It would be just maybe it will have gender male female or like masculine now, neutral now, but this would be Samkara, and Naja. And Naja is the word Sapi. Sapi and Naja will be in the adjective format. Sapi and Naja will be in the same declension format and in the same like masculine. It would Naja would be masculine. Sapi would be Naja. And it Sapi would be kind of the masculine noun. But I mean the reason that kind of same reason in the usage of adjective like subject verb like kind of agreement, we have kind of new the same idea of the same format and the same genre, like that kind of idea. But don't think so much for the Sapi like masculine noun or neutral noun or but just we will just translate are for getting like more that easygoing way. Sapi Samkara Nejati. Samkara mean the kind of the conditional things, all the things that can be arise in the world, kind of worldly things like that will be related to each other. Samkara, maybe we have everything in the world, like everything we see, everything we heard, or everything we touch. What about all the things can be Samkara? Conditional things. Condition the meaning condition here, all the things are depending each other. We have book because they're students, so that we have books to write down. There are people, so that the people who has the things, the daily things, they can we can apply in our daily life, so that all the things are depending on each other according to the idea of the, like, we have these things, we have the people, we have these things, like we kind of that they are like depending on each other, rely on each other. Sabi mean all everything samkara, the conditional things. Anicca is like the definition of the anicca that you have mentioned before. Anicca is like impermanent. All the things are in the world, all the things are just impermanent. Here, T mean the kind of short format. The long format would be ed. Ed means kind of indirect statement with the open and close like mark, quotation mark. You can just use ed. It is like in the translation of the English translation, it will use dhed, that according to connect to relate to clause or to sentence. So in Burmese we can just say ဒီအရာအလုံးကတဲ့မမြဲပါဘူးဟူ၍ဆိုရယ် kind of in the translation of the ဟူ၍ we can say in the English one we can just use THAT, that in the direct indirect kind of explain or like kind of sayings we can use that, like Susu goes to Susu said that she were late coming to school today, that like that she said to me, like Susu will be late to school. Like Susu told me something that she will late today because of her sickness or thing. Like we were when we like to connect two sentences or each other, we just put the word that. Here like the same idea of the D. And then what it would be more, it would be here. Yada Panyaya Pasati. Yada mean in that kind of idea. I like that kind of idea. Panyaya Pasati. Panyaya. Have you remembered the word panya?
Yes.
Do you remember panya? So what does it mean, panya?
Wisdom.
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 Knowledge.
Here we have the translation wisdom. So where's the word format? Here the case panyaya. How do you think panyaya? Here is the translation. When we put panyaya, the translation would be
Instrumental.
yeah, instrumental with something, with wisdom. The case would be instrumental with the wisdom, with wisdom. And when see me here, we just see the word. Where is this party word?
Passi.
Pasati. Pasati. What does it mean?
Seed. Right?
Seed. Pasati will be seeds. So when seed, pasati is like we use SESC in the singular format because pasati is using in the singular format of the conjugation format. So pasati will be translated into like seeds, but we don't have a subject here, but we will just use when there is someone who see that kind of wisdom, that kind of sayings, like what kind of saying is Sapi Samkara nature, that saying everything is impermanent kind of saying. When we see that kind of saying, when one knows Panyaya Pasati mean if someone know with his own wisdom or with her own wisdom, with that kind of specific wisdom, if you know that nature things are not impermanent, so that you are knowing the truth of the kind of nature, so that you are seeing it with your wisdom. So like that kind of idea. I heard some voices. I will just mute a little bit. Okay. And okay, one see this with wisdom. If one see the wisdom, one Yarami kind of the translation of the one. Yarami in Burmese, but here in translation we just use one see that kind of saying with the wisdom. What will happen next? Atta mean after then. Napan the D mean one can be like it one word can where discussed Doki. Doki. Do you know what does it mean, Doki?
Suffering.
Doki is like kind of
Suffering, yeah.
suffering. But here, case. What case is it?
Okay.
Accusative case.
Yes.
Accusative case. You are familiar with the use of accusative, dative, like kind of thing. But here it's not accusative. Actually, it should be like from suffering. If we use the word from, it would be kind of ablative case, but it's not here. It's not ablative. It will be like doki. Doki is like in the world of suffering, in the usage of the nature of suffering. What will be discussed in the kind of nature of suffering? So there will be is him. Is him will be locative in something in that kind of suffering. What will be discussed kind of one will be discussed with something like with that kind of suffering the idea. So Isa means that also that's the subject play. Isa means the person, that person. Mago is dia. If one of the feel disgusting thing like nature, I mean kind of the idea of the disgusting thing, kind of the one of the kind of idea of the suffering. If one of that according to their wisdom, so that it would be kind of Visaudhiya. This is the path to purification. Visaudhiya mean Visaudhiya kind of purification. Mega is like a path, a way to purification. Kind of it's a kind of supporting the idea of the wisdom, like feeling the impermanent, knowing the impermanent as they are, as seeing the thing it is in the true nature. If one see the thing as its true nature, she will be that one will be knowing the path to purification. So it is saying these kind of supporting statements to that kind of idea that we said in the first sentence. Did I explain too much to you? Do you have any idea on this sentence? So
No,
in
clear.
summary, how do you understand in summary? Who would like to say the summary of the first sentence? Just like using your own words and your understanding. You don't want to tell? Am I taking too much for today? So it's like kind of idea. It's like who would like to share your idea? How about the girl? You're so silent? Maybe later I will call out your name, but today I won't call you because I just stay realistic. So it would be kind of the idea that someone who know the things are impermanent. If you know that kind of idea, you will feel like you will be seeing those things as your own wisdom. If you know with your wisdom, you feel disgusted kind of from suffering because all the things are impermanent, it's kind of suffering for it, so that you feel with wisdom or you feel disgusted at the same time. And then by knowing and seeing like this kind of idea, you are in the right way, you are in the right path to purification. You are knowing see things as they are, so that you are in the right track. You are in the right truth journey to like getting purification from the delusion of your in your life, like kind of this idea we can be bring it together here. How about the second sentence? After telling the second way, we will finish our class. So shall we all recite together? Yam Genji.
Yam
Yang keng
Ji
chỉ
Samudaya
Samudaya Dhamma
Dhamma
Sava
Sapa
Tan
Tan
Nirodha
Nirodha
Dhammati
Dhammati.
So Yam Genji, Yam mean it's yeah, but here like yeah, there's a thing that things, yeah, that things. Genji mean there's something. There's something. Genji mean kind of supporting that thing yan to the word. So yan Genji. Yeah, there's something that thing. Samudaya Dhamma. Samudaya mean kind of the origination of the Dhamma mean kind of nature. Dhamma is not only translated just like doctrine or teaching, but also we can see Dhamma is like kind of the nature. The nature we see thing as it is. We see thing as the nature of it is. So kind of Dhamma is like kind of origination. There is a nature of origination. There is a kind of subject to origination. When we have the origination thing, when we have the starting point of the thing, we will also have the ending point, just like I usually kind of mentioned before. Here, seven, every seven. Seven means seven. Then here you can see the kind of the same format of the case. Here, then, me, then, and Danny, it will be kind of neutral format, neutral noun format. So the seven will be in the use or neutral noun format. Because of the idea of the adjective, we have to say in the same format, in the same gender. So seven, then, all the things, Nirodha Dhamma. Nirodha Dhamma, it will have such kind of idea. If there is origination of the nature, there will be such a thing. They will have the cessation nature. If there is subject to origination, all the thing will be subject to cessation. So here, seven, then that thing, then nirodha, then that thing, then seven means seven, then that thing will be nirodha dhamma. Also will have that kind of idea. Nirodha means cessation. Dhamma means the nature of cessation is kind of subject to cessation, subject to kind of to the ending point. Ed means like the usage. Ed is like this kind of, there's a saying like that. It will just support it to the idea of the whole sentence. Who read something to keep on continuous as ourselves. So wherever there is a origination nature, there's also kind of cessation nature. So if we have kind of starting point, we have the ending point, like that kind of idea. They two are relating each other, so that wherever that they are impermanent, wherever the thing we own or we have in our life, there is the nature. We should realize the nature of the things wherever we have, wherever we exist in our life, whatever the things or people or whoever we met in our life, whatever we own, we belong to in our life. They are kind of starting point, and also one day they will not be forever with us, so that it will be kind of cessation. There will be cessation, kind of nature of cessation. So that's the idea, to relate to idea each other in our life, to recognize ourselves. So how do you understand the second sentence?
Yes, teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, in short, to say, everything pure and then everything impermanence.
Yeah.
Like that, teacher.
Yeah, everything is impermanent.
Yes.
Even we have something, this is not the just temporary. We will just recognize this is just for temporary. But if we don't attach to that things too much, it would be better for us. If we feel attaching like too much to that thing, it will be stay with us forever, or for kind of whatever people or person things like stick with us forever, it will not be possible. So that we just see the thing as they are. They are just temporary. How about any other people? Do you have any idea? Maybe you would like to relax for today. I just want to mention that I will trade some chocolates to you next week according to the memorable moment for the Valentine's Day. So that I will trade some like chocolate to you next week. Like 14th of February will be on Saturday or Sunday. I'm not sure, but I will send you in advance before
Thank
that
you,
day.
teacher.
Okay. So we will just finish today by reciting Buddha Sasana Jiran Data 2.
Okay, teacher.
Okay. Buddha Sasana
Buddha Sasana
Jiran
Siran
Data
Tetan
2.
Tetatu.
Buddha
Buddha
Sasana
Sasana
Jiran
Siran
Data 2.
Setatu.
Buddha
Buddha
Sasana
Sasana
Jiran Data
Siran
2.
Setatu.
Sadhu,
Sadhu, sadhu,
sadhu,
sadhu.
sadhu.
Uh,
Okay.
Thank
See you
you.
next week.
bye bye,
See you,
teacher.
teacher.
Bye.
Uh,